the last 2 years. 3 years ago, that would not be a penalty on him.
And how do you like that? How do you like that penalty now?
That gives the offensive lineman a chance. Without that, you could jerk the offensive lineman around, and it just gives the offensive lineman a better chance to compete.
Giants a pretty good third down team, facing 3rd and 3. Walker in the backfield with Brown. Brown has a pass caught by Sherrard. First down to the 33-yard line. Brought down by the rookie, Bobby Taylor, and the Giants get a first down on their first possession.
And it was a blitz, but it didn't come right off. It was slow and delayed, so Brown has time. You'll see the blitz come off to his left, but he has time. And the blitz hits him late. He has time to get the ball to Sherrod on the crossing route.
First possession today for the Giants. No score. 6.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It's first down and 10 from the 34-yard line for New York. And the handoff to Rodney Hampton. Outside, inside, back outside. Has to get to the 44 for a first down, and he's out to the 46. Finally, Bobby Taylor chased him out of bounds.
And he gets up and rolls his hand on that broken right hand. The hand is broken. He's wearing a soft cast, but he's not going to put the right hand near the ball at all the time. He's just going to use it to ward off tacklers, and he stiff-handed that guy a little bit.
And it's about 60%, he told us on Friday.
I asked him, you know, what percentages are well? How does it feel? He said about 60%. The key to the Giants winning is him being able to run, making the Eagles safeties come up and play with him.
Told me last night 25 carries. Going to stick with that?
Yeah, he has to have 25 carries.
First down and 10 near the 47 of the Giants. Hampton again got a block from Walker and takes it by midfield to the 47. William Thomas and again Bobby Taylor, the rookie from Notre Dame, were there to stop Rodney Hampton. 4 consecutive years of 1,000-yard seasons.
He has the quick feet. He's going to carry it all the way across the formation, which means people have to hold their blocks. It's not a quick hitter. And Lance Smith doing the trap, and the onside guard did the kick-out block.
Second down and 5. Giants on the move. 5:10 remaining as the clock ticks here in the first quarter. On the draw play, handoff goes to Rodney Hampton, digging his way for just a couple yards before Kurt Gavea brings him down. Now for a McDonald's game break, let's go back to the National Sportscaster of the Year, James Brown.
Thank you, Kevin, and take a look at one of the outstanding running backs, Eric Rett, capping a 10-play, 70-yard drive by the Buccaneers. They lead the Vikes 7-3, 8 in the first. Back to Kevin and Jerry.
James was honored this past week at the Washington Touchdown Club in Washington, D.C., and our heartiest congratulations to one of the great people in the business and one of the great guys in the business. James Brown back in Hollywood, our sincerest congratulations. Third down and 4. Brown with pretty good time in the pocket, tried to get it out, but was knocked down at the line by Ronnie Dixon. Last year he was driving a truck. That time he drove right through the offensive line of the Giants.
And that was not Brown's first choice. That was about his fourth choice. He looked all over. They flooded. Watch Brown to his left. They're flooding that side. And he's got good protection. He's looked to the wideout downfield. He looks to Herschel, doesn't like that, and finally looks over to Rodney and got batted down by a defensive lineman.
Mike Horan, who is averaging 42 yards a punt. They'll put it away for the Giants. And Calvin Martin, the former Seahawk and Cowboys deep back. They'll let this bounce and back it in and into the end zone where it's a touchback. And the Eagles will get their second possession. 47-yard punt by Mike Horan. Scoreless in the Meadowlands on a chilly, windswept day. Scoreless at Giants Stadium. Down to the sideline and Pam Oliver.
Well, Kevin, when Rodney Peete took that last hit, I think his contact apparently came loose. The trainers were working with him on the side, put the contact back in, and then they applied a little fluid. I also noticed that they were messing around with his elbow. I'm not sure if that also sustained some injury during the impact, but he seems to be fine. Back to you.
And they put the contact back in, put Rodney back in. First and 10 from the 20 to hand off to Ricky Waters. And he's stacked up at the 22. Keith Hamilton was right there. Well, you told us the Giants have to have Rodney Hampton carrying the ball a lot to win. What about the Eagles today?
The Eagles today were on an excellent drive, the first drive. The Giants were not stopping what they were doing. What actually, just the fumble, just letting the ball go loose. Their game plan is to mix the formations and find a bubble, a soft spot where they can run with multiple formations. Here's 3 wideouts with 2 backs.
It is second down and 8. And people put it on top. Again, escapes danger. Has to get to the 30-yard line, and he's out to the 29. And probably shy of the first down, depending on where they mark him. But it seems as though 29 is where they'll put him down. Robert Harris was there with the stop.
An excellent escapability. Everybody knew Cunningham could run, but Cunningham's a long runner, a loper, a long strider, where you watch Pete, quick feet, little short steps, and bam, he's got a first down.
One guy is quiet, Cunningham. The other guy, Rodney Peete, is a leader, they say. He's feisty in that huddle.
And that's what Rhodes, he thought that would spark him, because he'll holler at people and tell people to get it going.
Double tight ends, 3rd down and 1 on the second possession of the day for the Eagles in a scoreless game. And the handoff to Ricky Waters. Corey Widmer was there, and he'll be close to a first down. That was the 6th carry today by Waters, and they give him the first down. Eagles are on the move.
And Waters did not have it. He had to get it on the second. It's going to be a lead. They're going to run up into here, and the second effort is why he gets it. They shut it down to begin with. And a good second effort. Here it is here. It's all clogged up. Where do I go? Head on head. The second effort stretching out. Gets the first down.
First down and 10. 7th carry now by Ricky Waters. Cuts the corner. Got it locked and has the first down at the 45-yard line. Big gain of 14 for Ricky Waters.
And I watch him run. And what really shocks me about his career is when he was at Notre Dame, Lou Holtz one year switched him to flanker. I cannot imagine why you'd take a guy like Waters and one year decided to make him a wide receiver.
Well, did you like? You know, he played a lot of receiver with San Francisco, and he's done the same thing now for Philadelphia.
They will motion him and get him out of that backfield, but I think his bread and butter's got to be in the backfield carrying the ball. And one year at Notre Dame, Coach Holtz decided to make him a wide receiver.
Charlie Garner comes in for Waters. First down and 10 yards to go, and the throw incomplete, looking for Calvin Williams, and there was a thicket of Giant defenders around the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And Michael Brooks had read that route. He knew the slant was coming, and he got there, and he had his face right on the receiver's face, and that'll cause him to pull their arms down. Get your hands out of the passing lane.
Rodney Peete, the son of a coach in the NFL. Willie Peete, who's now the backfield coach with the Chicago Bears.
I talked to Willie. We had the Bear game last week, and I just talked to Willie just a week ago about what a great job his son's doing. And Willie is a great coach. I tried to hire Willie when we were in Texas. He made the right move. He didn't come with us.
2nd and 10 handoff. Ricky Waters breaks the tackle. Another first down to the 42 of New York. Strahan got him. That's a 13-yard gain. So in 2 consecutive carries, he rumbles for 14. That time he slashes for 13. 8 carries and 52 yards.
All right, here's your opposite backs. Very unusual. It's a lag draw. He'll lead and he'll carry. Baltimore used to run this when they had the Colts. You don't see much of it. It used to be called the Baltimore Late. Now that Baltimore moved to Indianapolis, nobody runs the play.
That's a good explanation. First down and 10. Good-looking drive by the Eagles again in a scoreless game. Approaching 1 minute remaining in the first quarter as Waters spins his way to the 40-yard line. Brought down by Strahan, and there may have been a fumble. But they mark him down at the 40, and so just a gain of 2 by Ricky Waters, who has had a hard time holding on to the ball.
He is leading the league in fumbles. I believe he has 4 this year. If he fumbles again, he's there all by himself. He's tied for the league in fumbles, and he's had 12 fumbles in his career. Looks like he's out of gas here. You can't get that tired
Well, on this drive alone, he's rumbled for 14 yards and 13 yards and another carry.
Well, you got to keep on rumbling. It looks like he's looking for oxygen. You can't find it in your shoe. You got to keep going.
It's 2nd down and 8 for the Eagles. A nice play action by Peete, and going long. He's got Garner inside the 20, and he's down to the 10-yard line. He beat Vincey Glenn. Glenn finally brought him down, and it's another first down for Philadelphia on a nice pass by Rodney Peete with a great catch by Garner.
And good coaching by the Giants. They faked a man-to-man, so I thought they had the quarterback fooled. When he jumps in here, the quarterback should read that's man-to-man, but he beats it right down the seam on a zone. When you run play-action pass, you don't have progressive reads. You got a guy you want to get the ball to, and there he is down to the weak side.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. Wind is flying. Eagles are flying. Eagles on the move in a scoreless game with the Giants. For the game and time in your area. And here's a first down pitch out to Waters. And Ricky Waters is ushered out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Robert Harris was the one doing the usher.
All right, when the Eagles have multiple formations, when they run 2 tight ends, look for a lineman pulling. Here's 2 tight ends. but that usually means a guard or a tackle. One of these people are going to come out and lead when they get 2 tight ends, and it's the tackle. Here comes the tackle. Antone Davis pushing and shoving. That's kind of unfair when you got a 320-pounder on a pencil neck DB, but that's how the play ends up working out for him.
Second down for Rodney Peete. Good-looking drive. Second down and 7 from the Giant 8. And the tight ends in there, West and Jimmy Johnson. Johnson is on the move, as is Ricky Waters. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So Waters, who had runs of 14 yards and 13 yards, goes running for 8 right there, and he puts the Eagles on the board first.
And 2 tight ends in the ball game side for side. Watch the pulling guard. It was Joe Panos, 72, pulling out the front side, and Waters, it's like picking a chicken wing. Here's the 2 tight ends. Watch this guard. Follow Panos. There goes 72. Gets the man, kicks him out, turns right up inside. And the key is 2 tight ends. The lineman's pulling.
Well, the Giants looking at picking a chicken wing, but looks like New York may have swallowed the bone. Extra point is up and in. Ricky Waters gets the touchdown. His first rushing touchdown in a Philadelphia uniform. 80-yard drive by Philadelphia. Waters from 8 yards away. First rushing touchdown as an Eagle. His third touchdown of the, make it second touchdown of the season. He had a receiving touchdown already. As we see Tyrone Wheatley, the heralded rookie out of Michigan, and Gary Anderson getting the ball up on a tee that may not hold much today because of the severe wind inside the Meadowlands this afternoon.
The Giants had to bring their safety up to hold the ball. Let's see if it'll stay on the tee for the Jets.
Of course, it is always a adventure with this Eagles kickoff coverage because it has been horrible this season, for lack of a better term. Herschel Walker from the goal line. And Walker kind of chops his way near the 20-yard line, brought down by Robbie Carpenter. So after punting the first time they had it, Giants with their second possession. Eagles have a rushing touchdown from Ricky Waters, so they kick off with the worst kickoff coverage in the NFL.
And here's the kickoff team. You can tell they're really working on this. It's lane control. Stay in your lanes. No freelance. Stop it right there. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Don't open up a spot. Hit the 4 freshmen with your holding hands. Red Rover, Red Rover. Don't let any Eagles come over. And there they are, all in their lane. No place to run. That's a better job by the Eagles special teams than what we've seen prior to that kick.
Especially in contrast a week ago when the Redskins began with an average at the 36-yard line. Here the Giants are at the 21. Beginning here, and Rodney Hampton finds room, and he's out to the 32-yard line. Nice hole, gain of 11, and a Giant first down.
Rodney had, I tell you, right hand broke. It doesn't matter. And when you talk to him, we asked him what he wants to do this week, and he sounds like a defense. He says, I want to pound the defense. I want to get the ball and pound them. Not many backs say that. A lot of backs say, well, you know, I hope I catch some passes, hope I have a good run. This guy looks in the eye and says, I want to pound the defense. You got to love that guy.
Hearing in on the great record of Joe Morris, the all-time rushing lead in the history of the storied Giant franchise. Herschel Walker takes it up the middle, the former Philadelphia Eagle. Greg Jackson was there to shut the door for Philadelphia's defense.
And Andy Harmon got in there also. He had good second effort. Herschel hit the pile. There wasn't much there, so anything he got, he sort of got on his own. And there's Andy. Andy's having a dynamite year, but he's had a good year the last couple years. Just never got that recognition.
3 sacks last week against the Redskins. Approaching the 13-minute mark here of the second quarter. It is second down and 7 for the Giants, who trail 7-0. Walker's the receiver, and he comes in motion. Brown is not hit a receiver today. Is that time whacked by Daniel Stubbs.
And he got there in a hurry, didn't he? Not much chance for the quarterback when you get hit this quick. This is Stubbs, 92. Oh, a quick arm over, went right by Riesenberg. Riesenberg got caught too heavy on his hand in the stance. He was so heavy on his hand, he couldn't get off and make the move. Stubbs was quick.
Stubbs, who's played 6 seasons with San Francisco, Dallas, and Cincinnati.
Receiver. Penalty is loss of down. Second down.
So second down now for the Giants.
For you people that like defensive backs also, I think the best